Now we're moving on to today's Focus Report. We're going to be tackling a topic that impacts some 80 million couples worldwide: infertility. For many women, egg donors are their only hope of getting pregnant. In France, you're not paid when you donate your eggs. The process is anonymous. There are very few donors. Now, experts say France would need about 900 more to satisfy the existing demand. Black women often have to wait 4 times as long. This report is by Zohra Ben Meloud with Zigoto Chaya and Nicolas Germain.
Sandrine is 34 years old. For many years, this Franco-Cameroonian woman has suffered from infertility. Her only hope is to find an egg donor. But in France, black donors are rare. It's a taboo topic in the African community. For the last year now, she has been meeting members of the African diaspora in the Paris region, raising awareness on the issue.
Bonjour. Voilà, c'est pour sensibiliser sur l'infertilité. Il est important de sensibiliser la communauté.
It's important to talk about this with Africans because today, when you are black like me, you have to wait more than 7 years for the eggs.
Cette année pour les femmes, plus de 7 ans pour les femmes.
Sandrine wants to break the taboo, but it's not always easy.
On a besoin d'une femme noire.
We need black female donors. No, I'm here to raise awareness about infertility. Don't be afraid, please.
It's an uphill struggle for her. She's still waiting for a donor and refuses to give up.
Moi, j'ai su mon infertilité assez jeune. J'aurais aimé qu'on me parle de ça.
I knew that I was infertile when I was quite young, and I would have liked to have known more on the topic. When I was 20, I would have liked it if someone could have talked to me about infertility and about how to conserve eggs and about hormone tests. So that's why I do this today.
C'est pour ça que je le fais aujourd'hui, parce que j'aurais aimé tout ça pour moi.
The Cochin Hospital in Paris has the highest success rate in France. Here, every year, dozens of babies are born thanks to egg donors. It's in this hospital that Monica, who is also Franco-Cameroonian, donated her eggs several years ago.
J'ai donné mes ovocytes il y a de cela 10 ans, après avoir eu mon premier enfant.
I gave my eggs 10 years ago, after I had my first child. A woman I knew who was infertile called me. I realized that for us black women, it's more complicated because we don't receive enough information about egg donors. You have to wait so long for some. I don't regret what I did, and if I had to, I would probably do it again. Today, even more than yesterday, I realize how important infertility is, how happy it makes me to be a mother. So I really empathize with those who cannot have children.
Je le referai peut-être, mais l'attente est très longue.
In eastern France, we meet Raissa, who's Franco-Mauritanian. The 39-year-old has yet to find an egg donor. She has been waiting for 5 years. It's not easy for her, and she does not want her face to be recognized.
J'ai appris que j'étais en insuffisance ovarienne.
I learned that I was infertile when I was 34. It has been a difficult process since then. I had just gone for a gynecological test. They noticed my problem, and they told me about egg donors. And since then, we've been on a long waiting list. When you are black, there are not enough donors. We've been waiting for 5 years. If I were white, the average wait would be between 1 and 3 years. When you're black, it's between 5 and 10 years, unless you go abroad. But it's expensive if you go abroad. You need to pay around 10,000 euros. It's a lot of money. Not everyone can do that. So if you want to have a child, you have to wait for a donor.
Despite the price, many women do go abroad, often to Cameroon. In this clinic in Douala, about 50 women each year come to meet this doctor in the hope of finding a donor.
C'est souvent des patientes qui ont déjà eu plusieurs échecs répétés d'insémination.
Our patients have often tried artificial insemination
En général, elles ont le choix.
And in vitro fertilization previously, but in vain. Often, our patients choose an egg donor from their family. If it's not possible, then it's an anonymous donor.
In Cameroon, on average, you have to wait 3 months to find a black donor. In France, it's several years. The cost is high, but it's the price to pay for these women to have a baby that has the same skin color as them.